Hi, we're David and Carol Geyer from Theatrical Makeup and Supply, and we have Wade and Sherry Paula here. And Commander Mark has invited us to come and show you how we can take two children and make them into aliens. Now, we're making two different kind of aliens here. We're going to make a friendly-looking one and an evil one. Now, Commander Mark's dealing with pencil and paper, but we want to show how you could put and draw on your own faces. Let's start by looking at Sherry. I'm going to leave Wade here a second and look at Sherry. And I think the fun thing with Sherry was what we did to her hair. Now, you're supposed to say, you know, how did you do that? Well, I'll tell you what we did is a lot of hairspray, but this is a coat hanger. And this is real easy to do, and you can really make some very special effects with it. So we bent it over the top of her head, brought it up around, and then we just wrapped the hair around it with some clips and pins and lots of hairspray. And then we put a temporary hairspray on her. That's it sitting down here. And this is a pink, but by putting our hair, we can change color any way we want to. For Wade, this is Wade here in the green. Looks like he had a bad time at the barber shop. But let me show you this. What I have here is a drawing that I came up with what I was going to do with Wade. Now, I started with a circle and put in some eyes, and then I started drawing. You can see I put his name on there, and then he's an alien, and I wanted to make him evil. But more important, I had to say to myself, what do I really want to do with him? So I drew a lot of lines that were sharp and pointy, and the idea was so that he would be evil. Down here on the bottom part, they're kind of round and curved-like, and that kind of made me think that what he was had all this loose and flabby skin, which would make him a little grotesque. Okay? So let's look again over with Sherry.
What I did was I decided that I wanted to make my alien look friendly. So I decided to make my alien look a little bit creature-like, more creature-like than David's. So mine's going to be sort of like an animal, sort of like a person, and have a lot of different feelings about it.
Now, let me show you a few of the things that we've put on Wade and Sherry. Now, I'm working with a grease pencil, but we've come a long way before we got to the grease pencil. With Wade, I guess you've noticed that he doesn't have any hair. Well, what we did, we started with a skinhead. Now, this is like what a clown might wear, and it was white to start with, but we painted it green. And that's pulled down over his own hair. He really does have hair under there. Pulled it down, and then it was put on with a real special adhesive called spirit gum. And then we put latex, with liquid latex, again, a different kind of adhesive. Put that over the seams to kind of to show that, to try to help so you don't see the seam along here. And we put the latex on, we dried it all with a hair dryer. And then what we put on Wade is a very special kind of makeup. Now, we have a lot of these makeups that you see before us, and these are various foundations. But this one here is a very special foundation, and it's called Rubber Mask Grease Paint. And what's special about it is that it goes over latex pieces, like the head piece, or for like a witch, if you put a nose on a witch, or if you had a troll or something evil that you wanted to put a long chin on, that you could build that up out of latex, and then you could use this kind of foundation to put over it. Okay?
Like David is pointing out, all of these particular kinds of makeup that we're using today are very, very special theatrical makeup. And you can look in your yellow pages. Maybe there's a theatrical makeup store near you that you can buy these things at. If not, maybe you'll have to experiment around home and see what you can come up with. Okay?
Now, Carol's, what color are you working with there, Carol?
This is pink.
Now, as Carol said, she wants to make herself look more like a creature, or make Sherry look more like a creature. And so she's mixing these different sort of foundations on her to give her different kind of shapes. Now, I'm looking at Carol's picture, and it looks almost like some kind of animal. So I think she's going to also apply, teeth to her, and also give her kind of a nose that looks more like a creature. So that's going to be a lot of fun there.
Hello, Carol and David Geyer.
Oh, hi, Zebtron.
Hi, Zebtron.
Who and what are these creatures?
Well, these are, kids.
Kids?
Yeah.
From what planet?
No.
This is Wade and Sherry from the planet Earth.
Planet Earth?
Yes, they're children.
They do not look like children from the planet Earth to me.
Well, thank you. That's a real compliment for David and I's talent. They're actually being made up as aliens today.
This is theatrical makeup.
Yes.
You do very good work. I would not recognize them at all. They look very, very interesting.
You notice what we did with his hair?
You shaved it off.
No. Do you have hair under there? Yes, you do. Okay. No, it's all completely covered up.
It's covered up?
Yep. We put a latex piece that we pulled down over the head, as we were explaining to the club members a little bit earlier.
And what are you doing with his eyes now?
Okay, well, I have to make him look like he has some kind of eyes because he has all this green on. It almost looks like a snake or a reptile, doesn't he? So, but what I'm going to do is by using the black, I could give him different kind of wrinkles and folds. And as I was telling everybody, I want to make him look a little more evil, so I'm going to put all sorts of lines on him.
He reminds me of Cindy the Dragon.
I don't know how she'd like that.
Well, she is green,
Oh,
and sometimes she is evil. Is this difficult to do?
no, I don't think so. It's just like drawing on paper. I was showing them the drawing that we had here of Wade a little bit earlier, and I'm not the greatest artist on paper, but I did draw it first to give me ideas. That always helps, because you can plan ahead a little bit, and then I start drawing. And of course, this pencil is a grease pencil, so that's a special pencil. That's not like a magic marker or something else you have at the home. But you can get these real easy enough.
Tell me, what are those green things on your table? Is that candy to eat?
No, Zebtron. Let's show these things, because these are kind of fun. Don't know what they are, huh?
No, I have no idea.
Well, these are going to be Wade's ears.
Ears?
Yep, and they're made out of Dermawax. Let me show you real quick. Looks a little more like an ear if I put it up like that, you see. And we're going to put these on later. These are made out of Dermawax. And what we did is we made the shape, just like you're working in like modeling clay, right? Make the ears, and then we'll use spirit gum, which I explained is a type of adhesive, and then that will be glued onto his ear, his own ear. We'll put that right on there like that. So those are ears, and they're made out of Dermawax.
I like this. Possibly, maybe, you could make me a creature like you've made these children a creature?
Sure, Zebtron.
Giving you some ideas to how to create masks for your own face. Isn't that neat? I have some really cool drawings to show you in the Secret City Gallery. Now here's Betsy's name, our club member Betsy. She wrote it in 3D. I wanted to show you to give you an idea of how to take your name and turn it into a secret city or a secret city building. Fascinating. Good idea. She used shading. See, she used foreshortening. Excellent drawing, Betsy. Let's look at another secret city. This one was done by club member Cindy. She made a secret city, make it almost like a castle. You see, with the pointed tops and nice curves on the building. They're almost all cylinders. She put windows in there to emphasize the size of the city. She drew a flying horse with a knight on top of the horse. Beautiful drawing. Gives me lots of ideas for my own secret city.